Thabo Bester pleaded guilty to 2 charges of rape and 1 of murder in separate trials in 2011 and 2012. He was sentenced to an effective life sentence. Bester has escaped prison and is now on the run. Last year, it was reported by correctional services that the cell which Bester was believed to be caught in caught fire and a body was burnt beyond recognition. It's now understood the body found wasn't Bester. Days before he formally admitted to sexually assaulting 2 women, the Facebook rapist and murderer told police profiler Gerard Labuschagne he liked the woman. He later pleaded guilty to murdering. Let's listen to parts of that interview.
Something that happened in my presence, I could not be just like, okay, whatever, because that's a life. And that person I knew, and it's a person that somehow I liked. Somehow she told me her dreams. We got very close. You can imagine if you're taking a 26-hour bus and you took 4 days together, and you're going to know a lot about each other. So it drained me personally, night and day. It ate me inside. I could not sleep. When I was arrested for the robbery in Alberton, a lot of people, even cops at jail, when I told them to call us the Poisons, because I told people to call us the Poisons, and everyone said no, they will find you if they find you. If they want you, they'll get you. And certain people were like, just get a lawyer and get the case requisitioned and get bail and go out. And the first thing I did when I got a phone call, I called Mr. Poisons. So the reason why I did that is because I felt that that's not me. And I wanted to do right where I did wrong. And I wanted to take responsibility, if that's the word. And I wanted to give the people that got hurt in the process also that thing, could say, okay, he's in jail and we've got justice, if that's what they want.
Were you did it cross your mind, or were you worried that, you know, if you didn't hand yourself or didn't bring yourself to Poison's attention, because you were in custody as you said, were you fearful that something like this might happen again?
Not really. I think all these incidents happened, yes, they happened 3 times differently, but I feel also that I'm not somebody that you should worry about leaving a woman in one room with me that I would rape her. And I feel that my rapes, especially the rape, because the murder, I feel that it was just a pure, we fight over a knife, somebody gets stabbed in the process, and it was not, if I wanted to stab her, I could have killed her in Durban, I could have killed her the first night we got to Cape Town. So that was not my intentions at all. If I wanted to kill her, I could have got her into Mthatha, where there's much less people, and got her into a bush BNB there, killed her there. So my intentions was never to kill anyone. My intentions were, with her, was straightforward. I liked her, and things got twisted whenever they got twisted, and we had a fight. The knife got out of hand. She got stabbed. I got stabbed in the process. I tried to stop it, and there's no one in this world with 2 rape cases, and there's a knife involved, and I'm wanted by cops. If I went to the cops and said we had a fight, she got stabbed in the process, no one was going to believe me. So that's the first thing, because I thought of that. That was the first thing to do, obviously, wake up the owners of the BNB and let them come, and then call the cops and get an ambulance there. But I thought if I do that, it's like me saying, okay, I did the murder. You understand? That is my reason of running from that point. But not taking this away, I also feel that I am responsible for her death. Because if I did not bring the knife, she would not be dead. If I did not ask her to come, she would not be dead. So,
because for me, what's kind of striking is that, I mean, you have the 2 rapes that occur, a week or 2 apart, and the murder was how long after that? Also about what?
A week apart.
It's as if all of a sudden something snapped, and the whole ball game has changed, where it was purely in the past, you know, financial conning, getting money, fraud, etc. It's as if it had gone on to the next level. And
well, one thing I also feel like, I read the papers and I feel like they're talking about somebody else now. I look at these charges and I don't think it's me. I really don't think it's me. That's why I pleaded guilty. And to the murder case, I can't plead guilty to murdering her because I did not intentionally want to kill her. But I can plead guilty on the fact of bringing a knife into her presence. That I can plead guilty. And how she got stabbed, I don't know. But I do, if I have to plead guilty in any regard there, I'll plead guilty that I did bring the knife into the room and we had a fight and she got stabbed. To show that, how can I say it? To show that I don't feel that I was right.
That you're responsible for a death, but it not as a result of an intentional thing that you started out.
I'm responsible for her death, yes, that's 100% correct. I'm not responsible for killing her. I did not kill her. If I'm sure if I wanted to kill her, I could have, I'm not a stupid person, I could have done it in a way that the cops wouldn't even know it was me. The rapes happened in a way that I did not know I was doing rape until I left the premises. Because if I knew I was doing rape, I could have covered myself up by using certain methods so that my fingerprints were not there and etc. So it only became known to me that I did rape when I left.